So good afternoon or good morning, depending where you are, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I know you're very busy these days. We have a wonderful speaker today. Our host is Davide Miglino, the owner, founder of Etra in Florence, who is going to take us step by step to his wonderful property. So, Davide, the screen is yours.
Thank you so much, Dominic, for inviting us and inviting all of you, actually. I'm very happy to spend the next minutes in talking a little bit about Etra. And actually, I was mentioning before that we currently have guests. I normally do a virtual walk around, but today I'm going to do like a presentation and happy then to answer to all your questions. I'm going to share my screen in a second. And then we start. Okay, here we go. So before jumping into what Etra is, I'd like to do a little bit of background of where we started. So Etra is actually our newest baby, but is actually a part of a wider family business. Our bread and butter here in Florence is fashion apparel, and we were born back in 1894. The guys that you see in the picture, apart from the one that you know, are my father-in-law and his brother that built like an incredible network of gentlemen's store from casual to very formal attire. So we work with important brands such as Keaton, Atlini, and many others. But over the years, we also have built a nice real estate company. And now what we're doing is basically to cherry pick some of the properties that we like the most and keep opening this new concept of hospitality, starting in Florence because it's the city that we know the most and where we have a lot of connections that then turn into incredible experience for the guests that are staying with us. But then also moving into other parts of Italy, Tuscany first, and then in other regions of Italy. The first property that we opened is located in the core of the city center of the city, and actually in a Liberty building, which is already something a bit unusual because the majority of the buildings that you see around are coming from the Renaissance era. But this is exactly the effect that we wanted to create. So create something that is not really common from what you normally see. Etra is not just an accommodation, but again, is an experience, is an unique experience that your guests will live in Florence. And of course, it starts with accommodation, but then we have a lot of things that are exclusive and not off the shelf. I will speak about those things a little bit later. Inside the property, we created a very nice contrast. So from the classic outside of the building, we went into very contemporary inside. The property covers the entire floor of that building. It's called the Noble floor. And we structure the property in a modular setting. So you can actually sell the property from a one-bedroom property to a two-bedroom property, or the entire floor, so the full buyout of the floor, which is a three-bedroom property. The one-bedroom property, which is the one where I'm taking you now, is what we call the presidential suite, and is made of about 1,300 square feet, so 120 square meters. And inside the property has a look and feel like this. Yeah. So what we have done now with the interior designers and the architect, we actually brought in the best of the Italian designers to create a very exclusive property, but very unique also in the sense of staying. What you see around every piece of furniture that you see around is actually a piece of art. So just to give you an idea, the sofa that you see here is a sofa that has been designed by Piero Lissoni. He's coming from the Padova, and has a value of about 60k euro. But we were more than happy to have invested on all those things because we want a customer to experience what a real design, Italian design means. The bedroom, the living room is then connected to an incredible kitchen and dining area. If you see the black block over here, the black block actually hides an incredible kitchen. So when the top slides over, it becomes a kitchen and a dining table. And we normally use that when we have our private chef experience. And again, given the network that we have, we work with a star Michelin chef that is called Daniele Zazzari. He's a one-star Michelin chef, and he's actually a fisher and a chef. So you will be basically eating what you got in the morning. And the uniqueness is that he's happy to come and cook only for a couple of guests if needed. Yeah. We actually hosting also in the back here, part of his wine cellar that has incredible bottles of wine, starting from the most known Super Tuscan one, so Sassicaia, Masseto, or Ornellaia, but then up to the French ones. Yeah, so one of the bottles that we have is also a Romanée Saint Vivant, and we can have the Romanée Conti. And just to give an idea, those bottles are given only to restaurants with star Michelin chef, but more than 50 years of activity. So are bottles that are kind of super rare to find. Right in the back of the living area, there is a beautiful master bedroom. Dominic was mentioning that she had the opportunity to sleep there and actually experience the comfort, which is not only about design, but it's also about comfort. And comfort means for us custom-made linens, as well as English-made mattresses with cashmere inside. Yeah. The bedroom is then connected to a beautiful giant master bathroom that has an incredible bathtub, but also like a rain shower coming from the top. The size of the bathroom, just to give an idea, is about 25 square meters. So kind of similar to the size of a standard bedroom you get in a five-star hotel. Next to the bathroom, we also have a very nice walk-in closet. So I know your guests will always come with tons of luggages, and we have a lot of space to store them and to make them feel like fully relaxed and to enjoy the entire property. Taking you quickly to the family suite. So from the entrance that I showed you at the beginning, then we access to the second door, and then we have a similar size of property, however, with an extra bedroom. This property has incredible facilities, but more than that, we have two balconies that are overlooking the Duomo from, let's say, a unique point of view. This is the view that you get when you walk outside of the balconies and see the Duomo in front of you. This is the only corner of the city where you can admire the four elements of the Duomo at the same time, and it's kind of like impossible to replicate that view in another spot of Florence. Inside the property, we also have a kitchenette that becomes a butler kitchen when the property is taken as a whole. The butler is a service that we provide as an extra, as many of the guests sometimes do not even like cook or eat in the apartment. They like to walk outside and enjoy the city. However, we did have some guests requiring a full-time chef and butler. So we have the opportunity to have him like in a separate area of the house without compromising the privacy of the guest. Then we have those two bedrooms. One is this one that has the possibility to be set as a king or with two twins. And all of them, of course, have the bathroom and suite. All the bathroom here, as we are in the middle of the floor of the building, do not have light here, but we replicated the sunlight movement with an artificial skylight, which is over here, that of course stays on over the day and then it gets dark at night. The only thing that we could not replicate is when outside is raining, we still have the sun inside the property. The master bedroom of the family suite is then this one. As you can see, like all the colors are super soft, and the atmosphere that we created inside is very calm and very relaxing. And of course, the other master bedroom has the bathroom and suite as well. And when the two suites that I've shown you right now are merged together, then we create what we call the signature suite, which is an overall property of about 2,700 square feet. Yeah, so with the two living rooms seamlessly connected, as well as the 3 bedrooms with all the bathroom and suite. We do not have gym inside the property, neither like a restaurant, but we do have a restaurant at the ground floor, which is called the Sophia Loren. And the restaurant is beautiful. The menu is fantastic, as it has been signed by a 2-star Michelin chef for the pizza, which is very good. And then they work from breakfast until late evening. So it works like a room service, like in a standard hotel. And so you can basically order whatever you like and you close the bill at the checkout. We do have partnership with friends in the surroundings to offer guests the possibility to access to spa, gym, and all the facilities that are needed. And this spa especially is an incredible spa that offers us the possibility to have a full buyout of the spa. So the spa is about 600 square meters, and it has a capacity of maximum 6 people at the same time. So when we fill up the spa, then it's closed for us only. As part of the experiences, we do open our private network to your guests. So they will basically access to many of the things that we normally have access to. One of this is having access to a facility which is 20 minutes away from the city that has an incredible venue nearby the Chianti Hills, where customers, especially in summer, can enjoy a day out at the pool, their spa, and more than that, the incredible restaurant, which is a farm-to-table restaurant, which is delicious. Yeah, so have a very nice dining next to the pool, enjoying the countryside, and not staying too far from Florence, which is just like 20 minutes away. Other experience that we offer, I mentioned before, our friend Daniele Zazzari, and we know him very well. So when I say our private network, I literally mean like the network of friends that we have. I got married in his restaurant, so that's why he is happy to come and cook for our guests. We also offer private shopping experiences, meaning that the shop can come to the property, or we can close off some of the stores. Yeah, we can do that in our store. So the guy that you see here is one of our sales assistants from the Redi Carimi boutique. But we can also go to an incredible cashmere store. Dominic before was mentioning about the incredible cashmere that we left in some areas of the apartment, and we let the customer have fun with it, enjoy it. We can also take you to the factories of cashmere, so you can see how the laboratories are made, how the different techniques are made to create the final product. But more than that, we can access to things that are not open to public. So sometimes we can access to, for instance, wineries that are not open to public. And some of the guests already asked to go, for instance, to some wineries that are well known in the Super Tuscan area, such as Ornellaia, Sassicaia, and Masseto. But we can also work into the art part. We had Cara della Vigne last October, and we took her to visit one of the things that is fully closed to public here in Florence, which are the laboratories of renovation of paintings. And she basically had the opportunity to see a Raphael painting right in front of her, and to see how that painting has been renovated, and all the different techniques that were bringing that painting back to life. Many other things. Now, we recently had another customer that was asking for a classic driving in Chianti with a real specific car. He was asking for an Alpha Spider of 1958. So those are all the different things that we can offer, and we are literally like a WhatsApp away from those. I'm done with the presentation, and stop
very much,
sharing the screen. So I'm back.
You're back, yeah.
And I'm open for questions.
Yes, I do not see any, but you were very detailed. So I don't know. I can just say that walking around is fantastic. We arrived, I mean, Piazza della Repubblica, you have so many things close by.
No, the location is,
everything that clients can do around. Just
the location is incredible because you literally go down and you're in front of the Duomo, and then you can reach Ponte Vecchio in 3 minutes, Palazzo Vecchio and the Uffizi in 6 minutes, and all the restaurants, the cool restaurants, are literally nearby. So your guests won't need to get stuck in traffic, get a car, take a driver. So they can literally like walk inside the city. And as most of you, of course, know, Florence is one of the most beautiful cities in Italy because its city center is literally like a walking distance. Yeah, so it's literally like a very nice place to spend a few days and walk around.
Mm-hmm. I see, Camille, they said you raise your hand, but I don't know if you want to type the question. Okay, maybe Camille. Sorry, I'm late. The place is amazing and top quality. Thank you. Thank you.
Ciao, Camille. I know you know the place, so thank you so much for coming. Yeah.
Everyone who had the chance to see it said it's extraordinary. Not the location, but what you've done inside. It's remarkable.
No, the inside is remarkable, but then also the sense of living and the sense of having special guests that like to spend some time together. We have a lot of spaces that where they can share this spot. We have 2 living rooms, so the kids might stay in the living room to watch a movie and the parents in the other one. So we have that kind of modular setting that is welcoming multiple type of guests. We had guests coming with the entourage, so a part of the property was taken for the couple, and then the rest of the property was taken for the entourage. So it can accommodate any type of desire. Yeah.
What I like is you have the sliding wall, so then nobody would know if they only rent the presidential suite. Nobody would know that there is a 2-bedroom adjacent to it. So it's a nice touch.
No, exactly. Yeah. So and we can speak about the amenities, which are of course included as part of the stay. So we normally like to pick up our customer to drop them off either at the airport or the train station, and this is an amenity that you have included. And of course, you do have breakfast included. Yeah, the breakfast is spectacular. So it's a full continental breakfast with an Italian patisserie. Yeah, so all the marmalades, all the juices, and all the other things are, let's say, made in Italy and not like industrial products. Yeah. So, and the breakfast can be either taken downstairs at the restaurant, where we have either the privé reserved for us, or a beautiful table reserved for the guest, or like I said before, they can just bring it up. There is a question here. Camille.
Davide will take great care of your guests, and the Magic Kitchen is very high-tech. Great location near all sites and places to shop and eat. Thank you, Camille.
Grazie, Camille. Love you. Pricing.
I have never seen that before. Never.
Yeah. No, it's a piece of engineering, incredible piece of engineering made by Buffy. That is, of course, customer can use it. Yeah. So last Christmas I had a beautiful family, and the mom wanted to cook for the entire family, and she was just like having a lot of fun with the kitchen. Yeah. So pricing point wise, we start from 1,700 euro per night. We have a minimum of 3 nights stay. 1,700 euro is for the presidential suite in low season, and then I have a beautiful agreement with the one and only Dominic today. So for all the special requests that you might have upcoming in this year, you might want to book through Dominic, as you will get like a special value added, yeah, at the property. So
thank you, Davide. Alors, is there any other question, or we're just gonna say goodbye? I don't see any other thing. Davide, is there anything you want to say before we just
no, I just wanted to thank you for for coming and attending the webinar today. I promise if you actually go to the Dominic DeBay website and on YouTube, you will see previous webinar where I had the opportunity to walk you around and visit the property live. Yeah. I'll promise I'll do it the next time, but this was not a planned booking. As this year, you guys are booking all last minute, so which is good, which is absolutely fine. But yeah, that's what it is.
And you still have some space for July,
August? We do have some availabilities July and August, and then of course September, October are getting now ramp up a little bit. But for the moment, July and August are absolutely okay. So we have a nice spots. Yeah, either for guests that are liking to stay a little bit longer. This is a let's say a nice period to book. Sorry, what is about your availability like for 2025? Yeah, so we are starting receiving requests these days for 2025. At this moment, we have one request for May. And other requests that are, let's say, spring and summer are starting to get booked at this time, but it's a bit slow compared to the last year. So at this moment, the majority of the requests that we're receiving are for 2024.
All right, perfect. So we have space, we have you, we have us, huh? And now you've seen the product even more.
Yeah, the other thing that I wanted to mention,
you're going to be all taking care of the clients yourself. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. So I will be, the booking can always come through me or via Dominic, is absolutely the same thing. And for regarding, let's say, your guest welcoming process, there will be always me and a person that will take care of the luggages and all the stuff. I like to be in touch with the guest in person, as I normally, as Camille can mention to you, but also you, Dominic, I like to be involved in some of their journeys. I normally take them out for dinner. So I'm kind of like letting them to live an experience which is not an unusual experience. Yeah.
A wonderful host, that's all I can say. Huh? All right. So I'm going to wish everyone a great rest of the day. Huh? Everyone, thank you again for joining us. Buenas tardes and boa tarde to our friend from all over the Americas. Thank you, Davide. Ciao.
Thank you so much for attending, and looking forward to hear from you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.